Oh, it appears we're being visited. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Blitzy. It is so good to see you all here. Oh my gosh, look at you. Blitzy, how are you doing, darling? Thank you so much for the raid. I know that you just got done playing a bunch of Armored Core. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. Hello, hello. Let me get the music back again. Thorm, is that 2034? Or is it 2000 and... I don't know. I also did Elden Ring. That's right, that's right. Thank you so much for coming. My brain is a puddle, for reasons I'll get into in just a second. Oh, good, it is working. Friends, for those of you who don't know, somehow or another, Blitzy is a fantastic Cyberdoggo streamer and a much beloved friend of mine. If you're not already following Blitzy, please fix that. She's amazing. She streams all kinds of stuff. She just recently got back after doing a subathon that went amazing. Puppy operating system. I'm so sorry. My brain is a puddle for reasons I'll explain. But first, voice amazing close. 12:36. I did. And hello, Sky. Yes, today is a little different, as you can probably tell, and I'll explain before, right after I say. Pause for dramatic emphasis. Good job, Timber. Hello, everybody. I am Odyssey of Odyssey Eurobeat. Oh, thank you so much for the head pats. I have missed you, and it's so good to be back. It looks like since last we caught up, we have follows from Torlox, Growing Weiss. I know who that one is. Hello, Vermouth. Hello, Blitzy. Hello, Thorm. Hello, Timber. Hello, did I already say hi, Blitz? If I didn't already say hi, Blitzy, then... And if I did, hello again. Also, aw, thank you. I sadly had to pop out a little early to get things ready. Hello, Latent, hello. Oh, who am I missing? Vanilla, it is good to see you here. Hello, GLMD. Hello, Mechanics. Hello, Pixie. Hello. And, all right, since last we caught up, we have follows from Torlox, Growing Weiss, Cobalt Lance, Mikado GR, and that follow from Thorm. Can we get some love in the chat for, oh, thank you so much for the head pats. How y'all doing today? How am I doing? It's hot. It's really hot. It's not even the hottest it's gonna be. It's really hot out, and the apartment's gonna be a doozy to keep cool. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Yeah, the next few days are gonna be even hotter. For those who don't know, by the way, probably won't be able to stick around long due to hang out with GFs in VRC a bit. No worries, do what you gotta do. I'm probably gonna keep my voice fairly natural and easygoing. Love to stay and chat. My brain is toasted. I need EPs. Get some good sleep, Blitzy. Get some good sleep. Thank you so much for bringing your community here. And y'all, can we get some serious love in the chat for Blitzy? And follows and loves and head pats and scritches and just a reminder of who's such a very, very good puppy. Who's your good girl? Mako with 33 months. Can we get some love in the chat for Ma-chan? Thank you so much for a year and a half now. A year and a half in a row. That's right. Yeah, can we get some love in the chat for Ma-chan as well? So I'm melting, and it's only going to get worse this week. Comrade Purple Phoenix, thank you so much for the 5-stream streak. Allow me to explain why things are a nightmare right now. Hello, Bowser. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. So one of the more recent visuals for temperature. Oh, thank you. Let me see if I can bring it into Shoost real quick. Yeah, let's grab that. Must be on the desktop. Pretty sure it's one of these. This is the Fahrenheit. This one's in Fahrenheit. Yeah. So this is what the temperature is supposed to be for the next few days. I'm gonna scooch that right about there. Is that easy to see? I might I might scrunch it a little bit. So these numbers are in Fahrenheit or hamburgers per eagle. In a second, I'll demonstrate it in actual like temperature units. But Wednesday and now Friday are supposed to be extremely hot. Now I took this I think earlier today. Let me see how hot it's going to be properly. Yeah, it's hit about 91 today. It was supposed to hit a high of 89, but it went further. And then, yeah, Wednesday is actually looking more like 102. And then Saturday has been bumped up to 100. Let me get that in actual weather units. Hold on, let me bring it to Celsius. There we go. So, the noise that you might hear in the background is several fans going from windows to window and across the room, just kind of circulating the air to make sure that it can stay cool in here. I was having the ice machine going, but that was one of my big foolish Mechanics. Thank you so much for that. Can we get some love in the chat for Mechanics? I wish that I could see, I wish that I could better see, the things. Words are failing me. Thank you so much for that. Can we get some love in the chat for Mechanics? And we will be spinning the wheel in just a second. There's a couple things that I need to pull up real quick. I'm going to do the activity feed, and I'm just going to pop it out as a little window this way, because for some reason, it won't let me see stuff. Okay, so it didn't have a message attached. Okay, that's fine, that's fair. Okay. But yeah, no, it's going to be really toasty. Thank you so much for that. And while I take that sip, let's go ahead and get the wheel ready, yeah? Let's get the forecast for Coast field trip. Maybe. I tweeted about it earlier today, but I may change plans based on a few things. Not least of which being, it's really hot here and it might be cooler somewhere else. Part of why I moved streams to later in the afternoon is because we've already hit the worst. We've already been through the worst of the heat. At least so I've been led to believe. Maybe I'm wrong. I feel like... Yeah, I'm starting like a couple hours after the worst. Hello, Viera. But yeah, let me get this off the screen and let's spin that wheel. All right, without further ado, here we go. I'm gonna have that sip once it opens. All right, shot. You choose my profile picture. Oops, well, wrong window. What should it be? What shall it be? Thank you, by the way, Mechanics, for that, for your generosity today. Save that, and bump it up to the next goal. What shall my new red fan? Relatable, honestly. Yeah, okay. Let's look one up. Okay. How about... Turn off a couple filters here real quick. Oh no, it's out of stock! Okay. How about this one? I just want the picture, really. Okay. Can I just do open... Copy image address? Okay. How about... this one? Well, it's not showing all of it, but, maybe I'll do, instead of that, I'll do, just regular browser window. I'll put it up here. All right. Here we go. Yeah. Oh, weird. I forgot that I did this. Okay. Right there. How's that? Hello, Pierce. Good to see you. Good box fan. Big red box fan. Yeah, all the ones that I have are, like, black and white. Sure, it's the most cool fan. I mean, I could just put some sunglasses on it or something. Nah, I think this is all right. I think this works. As you can see, I'm quite the... Oh, no, it's a WebP. Alas. No dice. Wait. That's not showing my info, is it? Okay. I'm gonna hide the window again. I just want pictures. Pictures of Spider-Man. So, can this not be a WebP, please? A game changer for me was a smallish clip fan. Could just screenshot the fan. I suppose I could. Poketo with the 15-month resub. Could someone mention the door to Eurobeat? Thank you so much for 15 months of subscribing. Currently on a 13-month streak. Can we get some love in the chat? For Poketo. Thank you so much for popping back in. I hope you're doing amazing. Alright, did the hydrate. Yeah, I suppose I could just do Shift Command S. And then I guess just crop it. Yeah. I'll just crop that. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. 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 And we'll save that as, I guess, a screenshot. Yes. Okay. Ever have those stand fans where the direction of the wind is offset and you have to turn the fan a bit so it points straight? Sometimes, yeah. I'm like 1M from my head. It rocks 1M. I think and I guess the thing with WebP, I've used WebP before. WebP is good for video. Like, if I want a background like this that's not as big as a regular MP4, it's great. But if you're trying to just save a picture that, you know, Affinity Photo or something could use, not so great. I'm gonna have another one of my cheeses. Okay. This will be my profile picture on Twitter and Discord for the rest of the day. Let me go ahead and get to it. Let me, hello, Hannah. No, where's in Australia freezing over here? Can you send some of that over this way, please? I'm gonna melt. Okay, screenshots. There it is. Sort by date. All right. Introducing to you my new profile picture. Pictures, screenshots, sort by date again. Hello? There it is. Yeah, this will be my new profile picture on Twitter and Discord. Let me do that now. Okay, where is YouTube? Right, that's Twitter. Why am I saying YouTube? Right. Okay, okay. Oh, I gotta turn off streamer mode for a second. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Edit. Wait, disable this. Profile. Server profile. Change picture. Oop. Where is... Sorry, let's just take a second. Doop. 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 Yeah. And then the same for... Oops. Save. And then the same for Twitter. Well, I should probably turn on streamer mode again. That's just generally very safe. Here. Okay, and now for Twitter. Okay, change that. Well, it's not gonna let me do that from there, is it? Edit profile. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Why can't it just take me back to that? There we go. There it is. There. And done. Showing how down to... I see, I see. And hello, Lena. Good to see you. I'm sorry for the wait. Did you guys don't live in Louisiana? 110 F heat index, even 115 in spots all week. I am so sorry to hear that. What do I use to stream? This is OBS. Good old bog standard vanilla OBS. Although, I'm also using a few programs on top of that. For design stuff, I'm actually using an application called Shoost. this is what allows me to use lighting effects. Like, if I try to remove them now, let's do, this is what it would look like with no lighting effects. A little bit, and then my favorite, diffusion. The whole image, it'd be, the whole image for the fan should spin. It would be funny, I think. I don't think I'm able to get that going in Shoost. Yeah, this pool that I'm in and the lighting that you're seeing is from Shoost. It makes things look nice. It's really cool. I haven't even begun to touch the potential that's in Shoost for like what you can do. One more cheese. This time around, it's not the string cheese. It's like the little orbs, little cheese balls. Come on, I gotta get it for a second. All right. What was that on? Be safe and sound. I heard there's a hurricane on its way again. Just heard about it now. Yeah, please do be safe, by the way. Take shelter if there's a hurricane on its way or a tornado or anything like that. Let's see. Yeah, no, the ones that I have, so I should probably explain why I am putting in so much work in trying to keep the apartment cool. There's a few things to know. One, this is an upstairs space. This is not on the ground level, so heat rises. So I get additional heat to, what's already out in the world. So like left completely alone, my apartment will be slightly warmer than it is outside. Two, the air conditioner, bless its heart. Like, this is not a dig on it. I'm very grateful for the fact that I have it. It was not made with climate change in mind. It was not ready for the temperatures that San Jose hits nowadays. And three, if I have too many devices running, too much power use. Hello, Griffin. Hello, Tangent. If I have too many devices running at once, it throws the breaker. And that means no air conditioning, no box fans. I'm just completely done. So this time around, I got a couple of box fans and a window fan. And for a little while, I had things in a straight line. Or not a straight line, but like a path from my kitchen to my living room, to the little hallway, to my own room, and out the door. It's doing pretty well to zip tie it closed. That would probably get me evicted. So I don't do too super well with heat. So yeah, I'm just, well, I do better with heat than I do with cold. So, I'm just trying to keep things going. Right now I have one of the fans pointed at me, partially just to keep airflow going. Aw, thank you for the head pats, gummy burgers. Much appreciated. By the time stream is done, things should be a lot cooler. And if not, oh, and hydrate, that I can do. Oh, thank you. I lost my train of thought. I'm the thought, train without me. I'm also learning when I can run certain devices or not. Because, I have an ice machine, right? Ouija knows about this. And, you would think that, it's easy enough. Just run the ice machine. Now you have a bunch of ice, right? The heat this thing generates. The heat that thing pumps into a room. Oh, also, Prime Month is over. So, actually, I have another story about that. Part of something that actually, ties into my current aversion to heat. So yesterday, I had the absolute pleasure of joining one of my besties at San Francisco Pride. I even made a little sign that just said, woo! And then underneath it, some parentheses said, I'm trying to save my voice right now, but I'm having the sign do my woos for me. And here's the thing. Hello, Shannon! Good to see you. How are you doing, darling? Every contingent that would come through, how am I doing in the heat? I'm making it. It's still pretty toasty, but I'm making it. Yeah. Thank you so much for your advice, by the way. I was able to have some separation from the kitchen. Yeah, earlier I mentioned like having it from the kitchen to the living room. It turns out like if I keep the kitchen kind of separated, the ice machine, if I do use it, and the fridge, which is kind of mandatory, those don't end up pumping heat into here. So that was actually the advice that I got from Shinon, bless her heart, thank you so much, was to separate as much as possible the space that I'm trying to cool from the kitchen. I wonder if I should put one of the box fans by like the front door. See if it'll pump some air into here. Not a bad idea, actually. I might do that in a bit. Yeah, no. Wait a minute. That doesn't seem... Okay, never mind. Consider routing the exhaust from the machine out a window. Yes, that's what I have going on in my bedroom. The original flow was after I separated the kitchen from the rest. Living room, hallway, bedroom, out. I even got one of those like little window units that you set down on like the bottom of the little well. I think I did that hydrate, but I'm gonna do it again. Yeah. Hail hydrate. Yeah, I got one of those fans, and that's pointing out of my bedroom and into, out into the outdoor space. Today's not going too bad. It already hit the worst that it's gonna be. 91 degrees Fahrenheit. What is that in actual like weather units? Let me get that. I need to charge my battery. Yeah, it's a little toasty. In Celsius, that's it hit a peak of 33. And then the rest of the week is going to be 37, 39, 37, 38, 38. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday after that are going to be a little bit more chill. The Weather Channel. I mean, basically, also, hello, Zeta-san. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. If humidity isn't too high, makeshift evaporative coolers or misters work pretty well. Yeah, I do also have like a cooling towel. So yeah, if I seem a little bit distant, if thinking is really hard all of a sudden, if I'm reaching through my boobs, that's wild. If I'm a little bit out of it, I tend to get a little brain bloop. And in the heat, I would have just said screw it, bathtub up with ice and cold water and jumped in. About that actually. If I did a stream like that, covered, obviously, decent, obviously, but would that be of any interest? Because the thing is, like, well, I know you would, Timber, bless your heart, but I mean, kind of, yeah. Like, just running a cold bath and just basically this, but IRL and in a bathtub. Ice bath bunny girl soup. I don't think I've got the gumption for an ice bath, but definitely like a cold bath. Maybe like a little charcuterie board and some wine or something. Really good way to get thermal shock if you pour ice in it, so I'd say not. It's a rhetorical question, right? No. Full honesty, like, I was considering just like one of these streams, maybe, I don't know, maybe Friday or something. One of these days, if I end up not doing the original itinerary, like, I'm not gonna do an ice bath. Obviously not. I'm going on an actual pool stream. I mean, one of our awards is the beach. I imagine it's got to be really, really packed on Friday, though. I'm thinking about stuff. I'll put it that way. This week in particular seems pretty intense. So, you know. It's the pools, hot tubs, etc. The hard part is getting your setup there. I mean, here's the thing. Pools and hot tubs, yes, because you have to worry about your setup. You have to worry about, like, layout and such, and water near equipment. But beaches... all you gotta do is have your phone, really. I mean, you could theoretically do that with, you know, with pools and hot tubs, but if you're just using your phone and that's sort of the bulk of the machine, that's a little bit rough. I mean, taking the chat with you to a pool or beach might be cool. I don't know, I feel like the beach would probably be a better move for me because I haven't actually been to a pool, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you all. I am nervous about public pools. For those of you who don't know, that little trans flag on my bow tie is not just for decoration or support. I get wary of washroom situations because, like, all it takes is one. Oh, think about that, bats. All it takes is one person to say that they're uncomfortable with me being there, and that's kind of it. I used to love swimming, actually. And the thing is, I can kind of do that at the beach. Plus, you know, I'm near, well, relatively. I'm a short drive to the beach. So, I don't know. You know what? Maybe I'll just go ahead and make that the standard now. Maybe this Friday, maybe we'll make this Friday's redemption, like the Audi Day reward. Or Audithon reward, sorry. I'm still not used to the fact that I'm not used to the fact that I've had a, that I've had, like, a donathon. That's surprising to me. On my end, it shows as a reply, just, okay. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that, Timber. Here. So, maybe I'll make this Friday our beach trip. Usually I do that in, like, September. But who's to say we can't go twice, you know? Just because we did it for the Audithon, just because we do it for the Audithon doesn't mean we can't go back. Besides, I don't mind, you know, showing off in swimsuits and such. Not that I've wanted that for years and years and years and years and years. I will say, Timber, beaches tend to have a bit more, like, larger stones and rocks. In my experience. Yeah, there's sand, obviously. But there's plenty of coasts where the place where the water meets the ground is more rock. Plenty of coasts like that. I think I'm hungry. I had lunch, but I don't know if it was enough because I'm having more of this cheese. But actually, chat. You know what? I'm curious. I'm gonna run a poll real quick. What is your favorite way to beat the heat? Let's see. They pick the name from the car Honda makes. No. So a couple things went into my name choice. Yeah. What was the question? It'll show up in a minute. I'm actually gonna run it for 5 minutes just because, like, it's super casual. It's super casual. Pool, beach, lake, dark room with AC. We'll just do... I guess, what's your favorite way to beat the heat? And then... staying inside, I hopefully... don't get heated. Going to Rita's? Yeah, Rita's is really good. Let's see. All right, there's the poll. Favorite Arctic holiday? I have never been to the Arctics. The closest I've been is Canada. Ooh, I tell you, if I don't know, I wouldn't mind going a little further north in the summer. I just disregard being hot altogether. Baby, I'm all the hotness y'all need. Right. Iced tea any day. I feel awful about this because, like, I want to like iced tea. And I can have hot tea. I can even have like tea that has simmered down a little bit. Here's the problem. Iced tea, the gene that people have where it makes cilantro taste like soap, I have that for iced tea. And it sucks because, like, I want to like iced tea. I want to like it. I would like to have, I don't think I've had an Arnold Palmer. And I mean, it sounds delicious. It sounds exactly like what I would love to have. But then I take a sip, it's like, blah, blah, blah. Oh, why? You know? I mean, I have some great genes elsewhere. I think that one just, I had to drop stats somewhere. How about with beer? Can't handle it. I see. Where it tastes like soap? Oh, and I'll do the hydrate. I think I'm gonna actually finish this bottle very quickly if y'all keep redeeming the hydrate, which is not a bad thing. Please keep me on that. Sacrifice some stats. Sometimes I like to pour a Coke over a lime. Okay. I want to understand the lime, because don't get me wrong, I don't think lime is inherently bad, but I see, are you tasting that tastes like soap? I'm guessing it's just like cheap Lipton, like iced tea, like tea that's made specifically for iced tea. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I just haven't had good iced tea. It's very likely, actually, now that I think about it. I'm gonna have a strawberry bite. I want to check on the poll real quick. Yeah, air conditioning's fair. Honestly, I would have gone with a lemon, but all we had were limes. That's fair, that's fair. I know a few people that really like lime specifically. Could just be the Lipton powder stuff. Maybe so, maybe so. No claims to like the taste of beers, darn liar. Experience seems to prove them right. But I like some beers. No, seriously, I do. Like, obviously there's some that taste awful, like just dirt water. What's the old Grey Andre? Tastes like lighter fluid or piss, or lighter fluid mixed with piss. There's some that's actually pretty good, and like a cool beer on a hot day actually does not sound bad. Ooh, okay, a Guinness, like an ice cool Guinness right about now. Not my absolute favorite, especially not for this time. There are some beers that would be even better for this. Cider on a summer day. Or, not gonna lie, like, I would absolutely crush a White Claw right now. Oh my gosh, a White Claw. I just can't have too many. A devious laugh. Yeah. I do have a little bit of that villainess energy in me. Ice cold root beer or ice cold water. Okay, root beer. Based. Absolutely based. I'm gonna have another bite at strawberry. Root beer. Ruber. Mark Rober? But yeah, no, I don't know, like, as much as I do like air conditioning, I also really like going places in the summer. Like, not necessarily traveling north or like anywhere too far. I like beaches and lakes and such. I like jet skis and such. Do I have a hand fan? Villain laugh and hand fan. Oh, you're looking for the Ojo-sama laugh. Like the oh kind of thing. Speaking of beer, there's only 2 times in which I'll indulge in alcohol. My birthday and New Year's. All right, looks like the winner of that poll was far and away air conditioning, followed by pool and traveler leave. Oh! My voice is not in the absolute best of condition, but instead of getting on my own case about it, I'm just kind of rolling with it. Like, actually, I had a weird little moment during Pride yesterday, like after a lot of the celebrations of Pride. My makeup had kind of run a little bit because I'm not used to being out in direct sunlight, and my eyes were kind of watering a little bit, so I wanted to reapply my makeup, but I noticed myself even just now saying like, needed to. And I kind of had this realization of like, hey, if ever there's a day that I don't need to update my makeup, if there's ever a day where I can get away with not having my makeup absolutely perfect, it's today. Like, that would never change who I am. And even if for some reason it would change people's perspective, of all days in the world in San Francisco, this would not be it. Like, this would not be the day that people are like, what's your problem, bud? They'd probably, oh, sorry, ma'am, this, yeah, the ladies' room is that way, kind of thing. Like, I was putting way too much weight on, I guess just others' comfort. It's like, I've already done what I would ever need to do for that, ever. And like, I'm gonna be okay. So I guess today is a bit more like, yeah, I'm still doing some voice stuff, but, aw, thank you, Pixie. I'm learning that. I'm learning that, you know, maybe my voice is okay even when I'm not doing much with it. Also, you know what else I learned at Pride? Wear freaking sunscreen! Wear sunscreen! Which I did. I did apply sunscreen. I did. I applied it twice. But here's the issue. Here's the kicker. The pièce de résistance. I applied it properly everywhere the first time. The second time, there were parts of my legs that apparently didn't get all of it. Which I remember getting this part. I remember covering it. But I guess I just didn't do it enough because both of my knees are glowing red. I think they're, and I thought that I was peeling, but it turned out that I've just been applying aloe vera, and it was basically just that kind of having a moment. So yeah, my knees have been a real pain to deal with, and in a couple of days, I'll be able to count to 2 in Japanese very often on account of itchy knee. Zing. Please wear a lot of sunscreen. In fact, wear sunscreen and reapply as often as it tells you to. Read the instructions. If it says apply every 2 hours, apply every 2 hours. My freaking knees. Still very raw. Yeah, it's not the kind of strawberry I want to be. What if I just don't go outside? I mean, there is that. But you know, how do I say? There are causes worth going outside for. Strange as it sounds, I know, I tell you. But sometimes friends are outside or cool stuff to do is outside. Say goodbye to your kneecaps, Chucklehead. Yeah. Oh, my face is itchy. Learned that the hard way the first time snorkeling. Oh gosh, I can only imagine. The world is beautiful if you could believe it. Honestly, yeah. There is a lot of beauty in the world, but you gotta go out to see it. That requires a change of scenery. Hello, Matthias, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I don't have friends outside. I live in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that makes it a little bit difficult for sure. I walk to work, and since it's been so hot and sunny here, I think I'm actually tan from walking to... Lucky! I'm only available in 2 collector's colors. White and glowing red. Audie makes up... Aw, thank you. Sounds like it's hiking time. That is on the itinerary. That is one of the Audithon rewards. Up there with the beach trip. So, yeah. And the thing is, like, there's little ways to find... There are little ways to find ways to socialize. There could be things happening in your town or a town away. It might take a drive. It might take... it could just be virtual, but, you know... there are things that I think we can do to connect with other people, to socialize, to touch grass, metaphorically. And, there's actually, I don't think I've talked about it much on stream, but when I was in line to turn in some of my name and gender marker paperwork, I met another trans femme and her son, and she invited me to like a little Discord group, and it turns out they're all local. So I think at some point this month I want to start connecting with them and just hanging out with everybody in that circle. I think that'd be a fun way to sort of get my head out the door and the rest of me out the door, really, and sort of socialize a little bit. Oh, good night, Thorn. Thank you so much for popping in. Have a great rest of your evening. Sleep well. But yeah, I feel like, and even stuff like Pride SF. Thank you, thank you, Golden. I really like what I've seen from that crew, honestly. Like, having grown up a little bit sheltered, not too much, but like a little bit reserved. It's kind of fascinating to see these, the depths and widths of what's out there, what's available, what I click with, what I used to think that I would be put off by that turns out to be really cool, or stuff that I just never knew was a thing. So that's one potential source of companionship that I may seek out in the near future. You know, just hanging out with fellow trans femmes. Living in the public library. We have an amazing library system here, and I have not been putting that to use. It's connected to the university, and I need to get a new card. I need to get a new card because I'm no longer a student. And I need to spend time there. It's such a lovely building. I believe the one that's nearby is one of the largest west of the Mississippi. And I need to use it. There's cool books there. Books on music business, books on art, books on all kinds of stuff, you know? I guess I just get so busy. You know what I gotta do? I need to get everything off of my current laptop onto a new one that I need to pick up pretty soon for reasons. Or save up for, at least, you know. And start bringing that out to places. Start working from that laptop. Start doing the bulk of my stuff from that. In fact, that would open up a lot of streaming opportunities too, because then I could like bust out, you know, VTube Studio or VC Face and a lot of this stuff and just stream for wherever. Sometimes your public library gets access services like consumer reports, etc. Oh yeah, the library here has absolute bonkers collections of public services. In fact, I think like the teen center they have has like recording studios. It's nuts. The screw streaming and borrowing Blu-rays. Honestly, yeah, good way to go about it. Full honesty, I feel like, you know how we say, oh, we should have, you know, physical media? I feel like one step further ought to be the case. I think we need to start acquiring physical copies of media and circulating the discs and giving them to libraries. Because, like, one, that makes them relevant sources for the kinds of things that become, you know, out of print or no longer published, that kind of thing. And two, I don't remember those library catalogs that were like data terminals. Yeah, they still have those. And they would teach you how to do it. They would teach you like information science. They would teach you how to search for things, Boolean operators and all that. I just think we should own what we buy. It's not even that controversial. Yeah, but have you considered just giving up lots and lots of money to have companies screw you over? Isn't that great? That's just the best thing ever, because I love not having to think about how I consume. And like, the sad thing is, like, the worst of that too, but the worst of that is like, in a lot of cases, it's the only, like, the people that publish something will make something the only way you can access it, and then nix it. Just completely, just, it's done. Just no longer existent. Hello, Knight. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Sometimes reasonable men need to do unreasonable. That sounds a little threatening. Not to me, but like, I don't know, being helpful to the local library, expand their anime Blu-ray DVD collection alongside their manga collection. Yeah, it's the closest thing I have to a swimsuit. And let's be real, shows the girls a little better. But yeah, no, I don't know, one of those things that I love to do, another way to stay cool is definitely the library. I feel like summer should be my season of getting out into the world a little bit more. I'll disclose this much. The idea of a few things that have been kind of holding me back. I did have a payout from ASCAP recently that was not what I expected in a good way. And I think what that's going to allow me to do is, you know, put a little bit towards some of the things that were holding me back. Like I've got my car in the shop for some repairs. I might be able to update my laptop, not right away, but perhaps, you know, in a little while, to one that will run my visuals a lot better, allow me to stream a lot better. Have I watched or heard of the Penguins of Madagascar? Is based on, yeah, I've heard of that, yeah. With Kowalski and all that. And it'll also allow me to, you know, complete more of the Audithon rewards, and it might allow me to do some other exciting things that I can't really talk about. You know what? I'm gonna move my my. Oh, I see. For Vermouth, your public library, the world, in your community. Take a look. It's in a book. The Reading Rainbow. Girl, hello, Type 2T. Hello, hello. How you doing, girl? I download and apply for every single news service. So when they inevitably leak my data or screw it up, I can get a settlement. Not legal advice. That's one way to go about it, though. That's a lot of, I can do anything. Oh, yeah. I'm doing Meg, got Procreate on my iPad. Nice. I remember the meme of that show. I think it was the toothbrush scene. That sounds about right. But have to do a statement for, yeah, honestly, that's the rough part. Having to do stuff is the doozy about that. What was I on about before all that? Right. I know at one point I had mentioned possibly investing in like a Frameworks laptop. So, you know, now that I'm getting my car patched up, now that I'm getting a couple other things taken care of, I have thought about the idea of like a laptop that'll allow me to do a little bit of everything. Not just DJ, not just, you know, not just produce music, but maybe also stream, you know, or, you know, drive around a little bit more and like get away from my apartment. Not that I don't like my apartment, but I tend to kind of isolate here. Gosh, doing stuff, I wish someone would do my stuff. I used to feel that way. Here's the thing. I wonder if the streaming thing actually pays well or good enough, because at least because I'm assuming the answer is no. So Zeta-san, I hate to give you a wishy-washy answer. It really depends on what your metric of pay as well is. I am satisfied with the amount that I get paid from Twitch because it feels commensurate to what I put into it and, you know, the numbers that I'm working with. It is not enough to pay my bills. Like streaming in and of itself is not enough to pay my bills. I do it mostly because it's fun. And it does to some extent keep me on top of producing. But what I would recommend, and this is kind of a hot take, especially right now. I feel like something that gets slept on is, instead of just being a streamer, like streams, only streams, and nothing but the streams, so help me Twitch, is being a content creator. I think laptops aren't it. ITX, SFF, tiny portable builds are where it's at. Yeah, I don't know. I like the idea of being able to just do simply wherever I am, you know? For heavy content. Oh yeah, for heavy content creation, I love what I have. Like this computer is fantastic. And Honestly, I'd love to have like my entire desktop, games card and all, fit in like a Mac Mini profile or like something roughly that size. I think that'd be really neato. Mac Mini's only for reference, not a Mac Mini itself. Although I've heard the new, like the M1 ones are actually pretty okay. But yeah, no, Twitch is fine, but I would recommend to folks, think carefully about what exactly it is you want from this. And if money is part of your question, which is fine, I'm not going to sit here and act like, oh, you know, don't think about money, you know, money bad. Obviously, we've all got to live, and to some extent, it helps to have when our hobbies subsidize what we're doing. Or maybe we have work that subsidizes the time we put into things. Consider multiple revenue streams. Think about that carefully. Consider streaming as an accessory to something. Because think about it. I started streaming here on Twitch. Originally, it was just to make sure that I produced a little bit every week. And after a while, you know, I started having fun with it on its own. Oh, thank you for that, Bats. And after a while, I started doing more of it in its own right. And then, you know, I started letting myself actually enjoy things and be part of what I do and like actually be part of the product. But for a little while, actually, I'll say this. 2019 was probably more lucrative for me in terms of revenue streams than streaming and like leaning more on streaming than VTubing has. That's not to knock it, but here's the thing. In 2019, I was knocking out tracks 1 or 2 a month. I was streaming regularly. I was producing very often. Hello, Mr. Action. Good to see you. Take care, Sky. I was releasing content often. Specifically, I was releasing music very often. And, you know, what I would invest into that paid itself back out. So, you know, with that, I have income coming from DistroKid, from YouTube, from Bandcamp, things like that. Jesse with this 70 stream streak. Can we get some love in the chat for Jesse Thierry? Thank you so much for that. That's a sizable streak, my friend. And I hope you're doing very, very well today. Because then, right, so in the music instance, I have, you know, royalties coming in from this and that, and work I've done with labels, and there's a lot of external sources that trickle in. And that's the thing. If you're leaning on streaming as your income source, like how good the money is, you're probably going to be surprised and disappointed. However, if you do streaming and upload your VODs, and those start to do well, where you multi-stream, you know, Twitch and YouTube at the same time, and you get into the YouTube partnership, then you start getting a little bit of ad revenue there, as well as whatever you get tipped from, you know, from Twitch. Actually, weird take. Oh, thank you for that, Bets. Sorry, you got me on a fun tangent. Welcome back, Type 2T. Ad revenue from Twitch. You'll notice that I don't run ads. If you get ads, it's mostly just how Twitch is. You need a head pat. Aw, Mr. Action. Hold on, where are you? There you are, honey. There you go. Pat, 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 pat. Aw, thank you. Gladly, Mr. Action. Aw, see, there you go. There it is. Came back to do that, no worries. And a hydrate, I should definitely do that. And, oh yay! What was I on about? Ideas isn't conducive to short form content that YouTube loves now. Here's the thing. Don't poo-poo your own idea just because it's not for short, just because it's not for short form. YouTube also has quite a bit of love for long form content, video essays, and that kind of thing. Like ad revenue on Twitch, right? So I used to there was a period of time where I did run ads on Twitch, and it made me cents. Barely a few bucks. The instant I stopped running ads and did Tangia instead, it way out-earned it. And then I started making more Tangia redemptions free, and that drastically reduced how much income I bring in from Tangia, but it's still more than Twitch ad revenue. Like, it still very much outperforms it. That Star Wars Hotel video on YouTube was like 3 hours long. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, YouTube right now has a lot of love for shorts and longs. Shorts, YouTube shorts, which are just TikToks, let's be real, and long form content. An hour, 2, even just 45 minutes. So even if it's not well suited for short form, still give it a try. Oh, hello Seymour, good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Want to come in to leave alert? Well, thank you so much for that, and hope you're having an amazing day. So yeah, Twitch revenue specifically. Direct tips and donos from chat will always pay more. That bar down there is a direct payout. I just use Stream Element so it measures that. I just hit my knee against the table and it, oh. Oh, the sunburn. Ow. Okay. Anyway. What was I on about? Right, Twitch. So, Twitch are gonna do a lot better with like direct tips and donos. Bits are definitely better than ad revenue in and of itself. Just long form highlight vids on YouTube from his Twitch stream alongside Minecraft videos. The short stuff is on TikTok. Most of it income. Yeah. I honestly forgot about the particular elephant in the room. Y'all, if I did something fan-focused, that would easily bring in a lot more income. But in terms of Twitch, in terms of like just generalized content, Twitch pays okay. Like where I'm at right now is comfy. I would say that I'm a musician first and a streamer later. Although my streaming's starting to kind of get up there with my music. What am I talking about? So I have multiple revenue streams, and the streaming side does okay. But it's a lot more demanding in my case, and a little bit less lucrative than the music side is. I'm sorry, long tangent. All this to say, if you're considering streaming with regards to money, consider having multiple streams of revenue outside of just the one provided. Yeah, in terms of streaming, like, consider posting your uploads, consider making clips of it, making shorts, all that kind of thing. Learning how to edit is free. DaVinci Resolve is quite powerful and it's free. I'm learning to really, really love it. I have not paid for, like, the big Scrungo Giganto version, and I don't need it. I haven't done anything that really needs, like, After Effects or Premiere or anything, like, premium. So I don't. Scrungo version, yeah. I guess it's just, like, big. You can just edit. You can learn to edit and do your own stuff for free. And then, over time, like, if you're making so much stuff that it's hard for you to edit your own stuff, you might be able to throw a little, you know, a few bucks at someone to edit for you. And then their stuff is polished and good, and that gets out there, and you start pulling in a little bit more because it's easier for people to watch. So, in terms of content creation, in terms of, like, creative work, since you perform publicly, are you in the musicians union? There's a specific musicians union? I mean, a part of ASCAP, but I'm not sure if that's I don't think that's the same thing. The fact that I didn't know exactly what you're talking about, I'm probably not in the Musicians Union. I'm in ASCAP, but I think that's a performing rights org, not necessarily a union. I'd have another strawberry. I feel like that's the move. These strawberries are so good. My uncle was in it for years. If you needed a pianist, you'd call him. I see. Yeah, I don't know. I would need to look into that, actually. Musicians Union. It sounds like there'd probably be local branches and such. In this case, it'd be AFM, right? With Beach Dream, do I have a strawberry swimsuit? I do not. I have a couple. Welcome back, Pixie. I have a couple of swim dresses and one bikini. Yeah, no, in terms of a musician union, I'm not in one at the moment. I need to look into it, though. Quick bite. I think the thing is, a lot of my career... Hello, gamer. Good to see you. I think a lot of my career is based on swim dress. I know swimsuits, but a dress. Oh, let me explain you a thing. Amazon. Oh, wait a minute. I need to open this somewhere that isn't like. Yeah, hold on. Do an incognito window. And hello, Tsubaki. Sorry, Selena. Hello, Selena. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. They are very cute and very comfy, and I love them. And they were what I wore before I got comfy with bikinis. Okay, Amazon. And then I'm gonna do... I'm hoping that it doesn't pull up, certain information. I'm gonna grab the one that I already own. And then, I'll share it. I'll share it in the incognito window. Here it is, okay. Okay, close that. Close that. Put that down on the bar. Open this. And hopefully it doesn't share any info. Okay. Selena, thank you so much for 8 months in a row. Can we get some love in the chat for Selena? Please continue to enjoy your emotes. You're so bad being part of the Oddities community for 2/3 of a year now. Let's get some love in the chat for Selena. When you're getting jumped by the Musicians Union and you hear one of them say, give him the old walking bass. I have a feeling I wouldn't be jumped by the Musicians Union. Thank you for that, Bats, by the way. Would you be able to wear a swim dress this summer? I gotta slim down before I can even consider doing that. Why? They have, like... Hold on, let me make sure this does not reveal any particular information. It does not. Okay. Browser window. Here it is. We're gonna do this one. That should be right. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah! So, I own this one as well. Let me go ahead and, like, zoom in. Will it do the zoom in? It will not. Okay. Maybe I can just do it like this. Yeah. So, it's like this. On the Music Talk Discord, I put a link to our Seattle branch. Okay. Actually found a cute ooh! Yeah, there's also this red one that I really like. I have the red one and this black floral one. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna copy that link and then paste it in the other one. I'm gonna hide that browser window for a second. Yeah, it's an actual dress for swimming in. Yeah, definitely gotta scroll down. So here's the one that Hannah just sent me. All right, is that gonna show anything? It is not. Boop. Yeah, it handles fine in the water. This is the one, this one has strawberries on it. I do not have this one. Yet. Yeah, looks really cute. I would probably fit... Oh, wow. Probably just fit a large. I don't know, like, this isn't bad. The strawberries look a little bit, like, literally sketched in, though. Oh, that one's kind of cute. Ooh, I like this pattern, too. Ah. You know what, though? I did that very, very wrong. This VOD might be edited, or only for YouTube. But I wonder... Let's see. Actually, I didn't even give the right number. We're good. I wonder what else we can find, though. Okay. Oh, okay. There's like a lot of 2 pieces and 3 pieces. I don't see a lot of strawberry. Oh, no. Oh, no, that one's really cute. Here's the one I'm looking at. You're not doing lap swing in it, but for... Yeah, exactly. Just hop it in the water for something. It's really nice. But this is really cute and has strawberries on it. I am in trouble. I'm in danger. Yeah, this is also... Oh, no. This is a mistake. It's like the, Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is bad. You think I should get that one? My throne is in trouble. Well, the thing is, okay. I wanna just, talk a little bit about the throne thing. So, I think I mentioned before the Audithon that part of why I changed a lot about my throne is, I didn't want to ask for things when I was kind of in need of cash. It felt wrong of me to have that as a thing and then request, you know, money anytime soon. So I kind of slowed down on that, even though the throne streams are some of my favorites. And even though I'm very, like, always very grateful for when people want to do something generous or kind. I didn't know at the time that I was going to do the Audithon, but it did always kind of rub me the wrong way. And especially after the Audithon, when so many of you have been so generous with me, it would feel strange to do anything with it again. I'm in a weird spot with my throne, is I suppose what I mean to say. I don't know. And like, don't get me wrong, I like nice things. I like pretty dresses and swimsuits and cute things that y'all can see me in streams, and then y'all can be like, oh my gosh, that's Audie in strawberries, bark, 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 bark. But I also want to respect the investments that you make in me. If you're... Anyone else hearing another sound after so chances are good that might be the fans, like the box fans that I have running, making a little bit of sound, as, you know, picking up into the microphone. I did hear a little bit of a sound earlier though, like I'm not sure what to make of it. Could also be picking up some outside stuff. But yeah, I want to respect the investments, because, you know, when you were all so generous with me the other month, when you were all so generous with me during the Audithon, it feels weird to be like, oh, I want that also. I want cute things. It's like, really? That doesn't feel very respectful to you. And like, I don't know, I'll put the music back on. It just doesn't feel right to do that for a little while. So the throne streams are probably, the throne stuff I'm probably gonna shoo for a little bit until I feel like putting it back up, until I feel like it's respectful to do so. I'll put it that way. Besides, there's more content and more things I would like to do with you all before I would have that kind of thing again. I'd rather be further along on the list of Audithon rewards before I go like, hey, want to see me in something cute? You know? And besides, I can kind of do some of that for free. I have plenty of cute clothes that I can just wear. I will say though, this particular swim dress is pretty amazing. I'm gonna zoom in and zoom. Yeah, the number that I'm trying to avoid showing is wrong anyway, but you know, I'd rather not give a lot of info. This one appears to have, it looks like cherries. I'm not against cherries. Is there one for strawberries though? Probably not. Oh, that one's cute. Deep green, green printing, jewelry blue, jewelry. Well, that one's a nice red. Although I kind of have one like that though already. That one's like a maroon. See you in something cute, so basically... All right. I see what you did there. But yeah, no, how do we get into swim dresses anyway? I'll think of that pets. Oh right, because someone was asking about the beach stream, right? I don't currently have a strawberry swimsuit, but not against the idea. That question you're asking if we want to see you wear something cute is an actual question, or are you making a statement? I'm kind of making a statement. It's a rhetorical question. Like, if you wanted to see me in something cute, I have cute things that I can already wear. I don't need to put it on throne and be like, please, I just want that for my Discord Nitro. Like, I don't need to put on the waterworks. I don't know. I'll even confess. Forgive me for saying it this way. Being pretty girl on internet is fun. It's fun in ways I never expected. It's fun in ways that I never dreamed. And I get it. I really do get it. Like, it's so nice. But I also want to make sure that I'm doing all of it. Thanks for the redemption. All right, and Vera. Oh my, oh my. Well, I think it might be a little too loud for this to get through. Vera, are you ready? Arara, iko da ne. And KJ Styles, hello! Stream is going very well today. I am melting. It is very hot outside. It's going to be even hotter throughout the rest of the week. Right, wait a minute. So it's... I need to check something real quick. I might need to take my break to open the windows. 85. Joining at a good time. You did! Your timing was pretty impeccable, not gonna lie. Sorry, there was a whole slew of subjects. The thing that I was talking about was like, I used to have a throne, and I still do have that throne list, but I used to have it a little bit more active. I kind of stopped using it because, like, if I needed, for a little while, I kind of needed money more than I needed things. So I stopped using you know, doing stuff with the throne. And then I had the Audithon, where, we smashed the goal within an hour and a half. And it would feel weird for me to emphasize the throne after... It would be weird for me to emphasize the throne after such a strong show of generosity. I don't like that idea. I don't want to do that. Instead, I think what I might do... I'm gonna see what I can get for myself with what has been coming in on top of what's been with the Audithon contributions. I will say the Audithon was to cover basic living expenses, and we did that. And then, you know, things came in, and I've got a bit more of a cushion between now and being destitute, basically. I shouldn't phrase it like that. I'm sorry. You know, between where I am now and 0. So I have a little bit that I can work with. I have a little bit that I can put towards the occasional nice thing. So I don't know, I guess I'm just in a weird spot with it. I want to make sure that, as tempting as it is to be like, oh, please buy me that bikini, I swear I'll look so good in it. In reality, I want to respect your investments. What I was saying as you popped in is like, being cute girl on the internet is very fun, but I want to do that respectfully. And if I'm not respecting y'all's generosity, then I think that's not healthy. That's doing y'all a disservice. I don't know. I'm so new to so many things. I want to do right by you all, you know? You all have choices that you can make. You all can choose to watch someone else. You'll have, you know, you can choose to support someone else. You can choose that you could decide someday that I am not the creator that you want to see. But the fact is, like, the fact that you're here, the fact that you're even sharing time with me is an incredible investment. So when it comes to things even past that, when it comes to stuff like money or gifts or things like that, I want to handle it with respect. Like, I try not to talk about drama too much. Wasn't there, like, let's not name the names, let's not get into it. Wasn't there, like, that one streamer that was, like, notorious for, like, oh, if you don't have $5 for every stream, you shouldn't even be here, why you broke? Like, screw that kind of thinking. Thank you for the hearts, by the way. Like, screw that kind of thinking. I am so glad that you're here. You do not owe me a thing. But if you do choose to invest in me in that way, then I want to make sure that that is rewarded. You know? So, stuff like Throne is probably going to take a little while before I go back to that. And, I think in terms of strawberry swimsuits, I'll see what I can get for myself. I do like what I see. And, oh, thank you for the hearts. I'm contemplating leaving the VOD up anyway. It does share some information. Wait a minute. Hold on, let me see what information it had exactly. I guess this would show it. I wish it would show the actual region. Wait, that doesn't seem right at all. Yeah, no. That zip code is fine. It did show the name of the city that I'm in, which is one of the largest in the country, so I think I'll be okay. Still, I won't get into it. Y'all have heard me talk about my stalker thing too many times. Y'all get a free pass. Being girly pop is great, but respecting the people helping you be girly pop is even better. Well, yeah, because, like, thank you for that, Bats. Because, like, I could not have this without you. I could have a desk job, and that would be from a boss. You know, whether he likes me or not, as long as I'm doing my work and not making people actively uncomfortable, and there's no, like, phobia or hate or whatever going on, that still comes in. But with something like this, with my dream job, with being able to make stuff and share that with you, thank you so much, Mexing007. I'm so glad people are enjoying Strawberry Girl. I won't get into the exact thing that was disclosed. Amazon had some stuff up. That's all. You could all decide tomorrow that I'm cooked. You would all decide tomorrow that I'm awful. And that would be that. I would simply not have a career anymore. That's just how it is. So when I see you here, when I see people being as incredibly generous as they've been during the Audithon, with Throne gifts, with your time, with your energy, with participating in the community, that is something I cherish. I wish that I had the means to do more for you. Like, I really do wish that I had the wherewithal, the energy, the time, the capacity to make more things, to give more of my energy to... I kind of wish that I had done this, you know, some 10 years ago. But let's be real. I'm sorry I'm loyal as heck. Aw, thank you, Timber. Fun fact, the day you dropped Strawberry Girl was my friend's... Oh, yay! Well, then happy Strawberry Day to your friend. Sorry, I forgot I love this part. But yeah, no. I never want to take that for granted. I never want to lose sight of that. Another way that I've heard it put is, I see the same people on the way up as I do on the way down. And, I'm surprised that I haven't been spiked to the ground like a volleyball yet. Not that I'm wanting to tempt the fates, but, like, I just try to be good to people. And, when, not if, when, because music careers tend not to last more than 10, 20 years, when I begin that descent, it is up to those that are around me to decide how soft or hard my fall is. And I would rather do so well by you. I would rather our time together be something so positive that, I don't know, because I remember, I won't get into the details, but I remember, you know, running across some musicians in my time who would like mock their fans and like be really rude about like their listeners. And it's like, you absolute ingrate, you absolute buffoon, you are taking for granted. Here I'm trying to sound all like intense, and I just boop. It's just like, I couldn't believe the attitude that some of these musicians have had. I just couldn't believe it, because like, without them, there wouldn't, like, without their fans, there wouldn't be a them. Thank you for that, Pats. And for me, I very much believe that, especially with some of just what I've been through in terms of like my genre and building out what I have. This has not been a fast rise. This has not been a meteoric start. The closest thing I had was the Brony years, and those, well, my height in the Brony years has declined. Which makes sense, because the amount that I contributed to the Brony fandom and the material, and as well as the general excitement and numbers around that, has waned. So I'm not upset about that. More just, I guess it's just an approach to what I have. And part of why I think what I've done works is because I want to respect the absolute hell out of the fact that you're here. That, I guess for lack of a better word, that care is crucial to me. It's paramount. Words are failing me, I'm sorry. But yeah, no, like, pretty things on Throne can wait. Strawberry dresses and swimsuits and purses and shoes and all that, lovely as they are, they can wait. I would rather build something with you where, maybe I can just pick that up for myself, or if I am at a place, you know, with Throne, that it's a more comfortable thing. People who have a little bit of fame or success and turn around and pretty much say, for lack of a better term, screw you all, are the worst. They are. And thank you for the boot. I don't know, because like, I love what I do. I love Eurobeat. I love this streaming that I'm doing with you all. I love what we're sharing. I don't like that plastic bag is getting sucked into the fan. I might have to do something about that. It's been about an hour and a half anyway. I'm going to refill my drink, move a few things around in the apartment to let the airflow come back through, and I will be right back. Until then, I'm going to get Words on Stream running and let y'all have fun with that. So, be right back. I'm back. This time I have my front door open with a fan pointing in, since it is now cooler outside than it is inside. So as such, I might chill a little bit on certain subjects. Yeah, I'm back. Is that about where the volume was before? Did y'all miss me? I missed you. I got some salami, some proper string cheese, and a little bit more. Callie, hello! Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. But I got a few more snacks. I added a little bit of water to my bottle, and doing good. At least it cools off at night. Yeah, it gets a lot nicer. And tonight, sorry, tonight it should hit a low of 58. Getting back to the swimsuit beach photo shoot. Ooh. Honestly, that's a good idea. It's a considerable idea, honestly. I think in my case, I don't know how to do a photo shoot. Did I set that it would be a stream? Or would it just be a photo shoot? Let me double check. Because here's the thing, if it's a stream, I want to honor that. But if I said that it would just be a photo shoot, then you know, I'll probably do it that way. Let's see. Task manager. Hello, Marina. I hope you're doing well today. It is very, very hot here. And I'm just trying to beat the heat. This upcoming week is supposed to hit temperatures of like 99, 102 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me see if I can get that into Celsius. Uberia Boutique Fashion Show. Wait, what? What? I don't know if I'm in much place for that. Is there an actual, like, are you talking about, like, just a Bay Area boutique in general, or is there a specific, like, boutique that I should represent? Because, like, I'm not against the idea. It's more just, like, I don't know if I'm in much place to actually do it. There has to be. I'm sure there is. And don't forget, like, my first experience with modeling was with a company not far from me. I did, yeah. I modeled for a clothes store nearby, like a certain boutique like that. I guess the thing is, like, I feel like a lot of... Here's the other issue with that. With that, I literally walked in, and the lady was like, what about it? You know, like, would you like to model? Which does not happen. That happens in fiction. And, like, the fact that it happened to me at all, it blows my mind. So... I feel like if I was to model for another company, they'd probably want, like, headshots and stats and, you know, the things that models have. Sounds like a collab to me. With who? There are some local brands, but I don't know about, like, some local fashion groups and labels that I could theoretically work with. But I probably need to get in touch with, the Bay Area fashion scene is fascinating to me because I'm only starting to see little bits and pieces of it, and I'm not as well connected as a lot of my friends are. So I would kind of need to talk to a few of my friends to see, first of all, like, where I'd even fit, and if there's even a need for a model such as myself. And then, not that I would be a bad model so much as, like, if there's demand for one, for me, you know? And then where to go. And if it is in swimwear, then yes, it would be a beach photo shoot. I don't know, because if it's not that, then I would need to figure out another way to make it like an actual photo shoot. But I do think the actual stream was, let's see. Done, there it is. All right, scrolling down. Let's do OF. IRL stream photo shoot. Yeah, I gotta stream it. Okay. Who knows? Did the world just see how gorgeous you are now? Well, the lady that ran the store did. Boudoir. I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. Or rather, I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I'm personally ready for it. Boudoir shots are... Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm super for them. I think boudoir shoots would be amazing, and at some point I would like to do one. Not sure if I'm ready to stream one. All right, take care, Vera. Rest well. Have a good one. Gosh, it's still really warm in here. Yeah, I would love to model again, and I'd love to do a photo shoot to model for one, but I don't know if that's viable for me. My friends did one. Is that right? Sorry. In terms of like modeling for a brand or something, that'd be one thing. A boudoir, I think having the door open will still bring it. Here's the thing. It's cooler outside than it is inside. Yeah, in my apartment, it is 88 something. Outside, it is 84. Donna's mask had a blast. Would love to do his femme. That's a fair point. I guess I don't know the process of doing a boudoir photo shoot. Top 10 in the area. Top 10 in the area. Is it one of the apartments? So this apartment does have air conditioning. The problems are such. One, it wasn't made for climate change. It was made for, golly, honey, it sure is warm in here. It must be a whopping 80 degrees outside. It was not ready for 110, which it's not right now, but it has been 110 out recently. And two, mine today got to a point where it was just not moving air. There was just cold temperature and not a lot of air moving it. So I'm actually letting it rest for a little bit. I wonder if I've given it enough time to breathe to where it can try again. 1 second. It's trying. It's trying a little bit. It's just not moving air as much as it really should, and that is a bit of an issue. Seems like humidity is also up. Evaporative cooling won't be as effective. Let me get the actual humidity of the area real quick. Here, the humidity is 39%. Which, it's currently on the up. Whereas at the height, it was up at about 34%. Gamer, thank you. That's so sweet. What the heck? Let me get my headphones back on. But yeah, no. So I guess there is boudoir. I think I haven't really thought about how that would go, and I must ask, chat. In the event that the photo shoot ended up being something like boudoir, would it be okay if it was not streamed, given the intensity of the kind of shoot? Because I don't know. I mean, it seems that it's nothing that you wouldn't see on another Twitch stream, you know? But, you know, it's also, oh, let's just be real. I'm insecure. That's just all it is. On the same token, actually, you know what? I'm gonna pause music again. On the same token, the idea of going somewhere and like having someone that knows what they're doing, like tend to my makeup or like pick what I'm wearing and like know how to pose me. if my front door wasn't open right now, I'd be making some noises. Because that sure would be a gosh golly goodness delight. So, there is that. Oh, this is all like, okay, there's some in my part of the area. Wardrobe, makeup, lighting, those pro photographers are good. Yeah. I was like, that's the thing, I don't know, like. Who was it? Hannah? Are you barking for me, darling? Are you barking for me, you silly pup? Aw, how adorable. Anyway, I'm not sure if that kind of experience is stream appropriate in the first place. Although it is also very much the kind of photography I would like. I think the original intention I had was, the original intention I had...
You're such a good girl.
Thank you. Anyhow, so I think the original intention I had was like, my sister, I don't think I've told this story actually. Not long before I actually properly came out to my family, my sister and I actually did a little photo shoot of our own. Just me in an outfit that I thought looked really good, and at the time I was still wearing wigs. And we just did some photos from, like, her phone. The thing is, she's that kind of photographer where she could just use an iPhone and actually get, like, breathtaking pictures. And I think the original idea was to see if she had, like, a couple hours at some point in the near future to do a little photo shoot. But I feel like, just given what's ahead for the summer, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. And that's okay. In fact, by the way, now that I think about it, there may be a time in August where I am a little bit hard to access. There might be some times when I'm in August where I'm streaming less, just to be available for family, just through a couple things. What is it, young gamer?
It's free real estate.
But, what was I on about? What was I on about? Right. So, I think the idea of actually going and getting... I have a deal for you. I have a deal for you. If the event itself is not streamed... Thank you for the headbats. Then perhaps, maybe the event could be, the actual boudoir photos could be shared on stream and be like, here was the result of my time at a boudoir photo shoot. We would lose the streamed aspect of it, like, in the process. Is that it? That is a CVS. Okay. Huh. And also, hello, Soy El Squash. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Oh, and hydrate. That I should most definitely do. Here we go, here we go. Oh, thank you for the reminder. Right, so we would lose the streamed aspect of it, but you would gain probably substantially more fantastic and wild photos. And if they're comfy with working with me in particular, then I feel like that'd be, oh my gosh, that'd be amazing. That could work. Yeah. I'm gonna jot that down, actually. Hello, Joshua Time. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, I'm gonna jot it down that this might be where I need to go. Let's see. Here's the thing. Pricing could be a factor. And if it turns out that it is exorbitantly expensive, then I might be able to do it. Don't do the stream and get something that can make people more confident in who they are. Is there really something wrong with that? Well, yeah, insofar as I did say that the award would be a streamed photo shoot. In this case, it is a compromise on what I had originally offered, and I try not to assume that it would be okay without talking to you about it first, you know? Some people might be really, really excited about that. Want any tips or help with organizing photo shoot? Happy to talk after stream if wanted. I think I'm going to do some research on boudoir, and if that ends up not being the direction that I want to go, then I may be in touch, Hannah. Thank you, though. Very much appreciated. Like, unironically, thank you for that. My brain is a puddle. It's so hot out. I want to see who's live at the moment. I'm not. Ow! Thank you for the 400 bits. And Fisakai with the 8-month resub. Can we get some love in the chat for Fisakai? And Vermouth Olive. With Vermouth Olive, looks like Miss Olive is back from her walk. I left over fries and some cheese curds. Gonna make Miss Olive some poutine. Take care. Thank you so much for popping in. And please enjoy that poutine. And Fisakai, I love puddles too. Hello, hello. And thank you so much for 8 months of subscribing. Please continue to enjoy your emotes, your sub badge, being part of the Oddities community for 2/3 of a year now. Can we get some love in the chat for Fisakai? Also, by the way, if y'all aren't familiar with Fisakai, I have had the absolute pleasure and honor of chatting with her about gender and identity and VTubing in her video. I'm forgetting the exact title, forgive me. I think it's just called VTubing and Identity. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And, okay, yay! And it was a fantastic time. She's an amazing host. Oh, there. I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh. Okay. They're an amazing host, and, hanging out with them and, like, talking about this kind of thing. Brain is absolutely a puddle, as you can tell. They were amazing to work with, to talk to, and just share about this kind of stuff. Check out Fiskai's channel, Twitch, YouTube, all that good stuff. Yeah, give them lots of love. Take a breather if needed. I just took one a little bit ago. I could also be just overheating, just personally. Yeah, this is brain be pian right now. Don't forget to hydrate as you don't want to lose too much water because then you'll actually be a puddle. That's actually a really good point. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah. Get a huge barrel of ice water. I do need to pick up ice. Ice. Oh no. Now remembering that one, okay. This was a stream that I watched back when I thought the agency was cool. That stream where Ike and Vox were drinking. And Ike is just talking about a drink like, I think it's just like something bitters and ice. Ice! Oh, Ike. I do not regret my decision to stop supporting Niji-Sanji En. I do occasionally regret unfollowing Ike Eveland as a result. Ike is a good boy. Ike. My suspicion is that my favorite boy is actually quite alright and fine and good, and someday I hope that I can reconnect with the goodest boy of Luxium. But we do not make that kind of exception just because one person is solid. Yeah. What that agency did, not so good. Where's the boop? There it is. But yeah, no, just that moment of it's just this and ice. Ice. It stays in my head. Yeah, oh. Oh. My brain is full of water because I'm melt. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do streams like this all week, especially if it's gonna get a lot. Ah! Thank you for the 100 bits. Oh, and that does set off the hype train. Choo choo. Thank you so much for that, Latent. And yeah, let's get the hype train going. Actually, you know what I just realized? Chat, would y'all do more hype train if I did choo choo whenever I could? Here's the thing. Obviously, only give if you can, if you're in a place to do so. But, you know, one of those things that makes it cute, and it's like, oh, she does the thing if you contribute during that. Choo choo. I don't know. Maybe it is cute. Maybe not. I'm gonna have a piece of salami. Salt. But yeah, what was I talking about? Finished my Long Island iced tea and going to work. Wait a minute. Wait. How are you getting to work? If you're having a Long Island iced tea, please tell me you're not driving. Bowser? I'm kind of serious here, like this isn't necessarily funny. If you're not sober, please, like... Oh, that's not very good. If you're not sober, please, Oh, it's not the right spot. There we go. There we go. It's like a little hairpin. Yeah. If you're not sober, bus. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, take the bus all you want. As long as you're not driving, do what you gotta do. But yeah, I won't catch you. Do what you gotta do. Have a great rest of your day, too. Quick stretch. What was I on about? Right. I'm a shark. Ah. My brain has melted. What are we on about? Honestly, like, I derailed your train of thought. Indeed, it doesn't take much. It does not take much for me to do that. Shark Week. When is Shark Week, actually? Oh, that's coming up next week. Bunny Shark. Pion, pion. Pion, 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 pion. Need to get ice drinks and take a rest. I will in time. So here's the thing. Overnight, I'm going to run the ice machine. And then during the day, I'm going to have it off because the ice machine generates heat. So then, yes, that way I'll have plenty of ice that I can use for my drinks or for other stuff throughout the day. I might even fill like an ice chest with it, so then I'll have lots of ice in a chest. Why does the media slander sharks? So shark infested water, bro, that's their house. Yeah, exactly. Wasn't there, who was, oh, it was Randy Feltface that did a thing about like, yeah, it's messed up when people get bit by sharks. Then it's like, oh, it's like, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with sharks being around? Well, it got into orbit. Orbit? You see the part where there's sand and dirt and rocks? That's orbit. You see the blue part with the water? That's its bit. You go into its bit, you're gonna get bit. I haven't watched a Randy Feltface special in a while. I started getting into his stuff right before COVID, like right before COVID. My timing was impeccable, but I digress. Yeah, no. Sharks get way more flack than is necessary. Not to say that, how do I say, not to devalue the tragedy of lives being lost to shark attacks. Obviously, like that needs to be regarded. However, humanity is very bad at taking responsibility. or the things that drive sharks to come closer to land, to the circumstances around certain things. Like, oh, maybe we shouldn't be sitting out here looking at, looking like seals in the water, you know? Instead, we try to blame it on whatever got us mad. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. I'm gonna move the microphone a little bit closer to me. There we go. I don't know. Like, I think sharks are very powerful, but also very loving. Think about it like wolves. Like, yeah, wolves are dangerous if one is about to attack you, but you know, there's also plenty of people that are out there like petting wild wolves. You know, that don't do that. Obviously, I feel like there's a lot of consideration. Like the kind of people that are going out there petting, wild wolves are probably doing, they probably have a lot of shots, they probably have a lot of training, that kind of thing. Cows kill more people than sharks. Amazing. Cows kill any sharks. I see. I don't know. I got into a weird tangent there. Whew. When was the last time I did Eurobeat content? I think one of these days, like, sorry, weird change of subject, but, I was thinking about, like, doing a Eurobeat production boot camp. Like a stream long exercise and, like, follow along with the following things. And, just teaching people how to make Eurobeat that way. To carry a magnet a really strong one because it messes up the shark's direction. I've heard that if you flip them upside down, they'll be confused and basically fall asleep. I don't know. Thank you for the 10 bits. I guess the thing is, like, I keep track of the tag, Eurobeat on Twitter, right? So, I see people ask questions about, like, how do you get the sound? How do you do this thing? And while I've talked about it on my stream, I don't think I've actually, like, demonstrated it in a way where people can follow along. Let's see. I'm trying to think about, like, what the best way to go about it would be. Wait. Because, I'm used to the DAW that I have that is paid. And some of the software that I have that is paid. So if I was to get everyone to follow along with something, I would probably make something that was free. I'd probably need to have something that is free to everyone. I also really, really need to, get some samples that are timed with impact. I'll think of lead pads. But, I'm thinking about, like, maybe one chunk could be dedicated to making a synth brass in Vital. And then figuring out how to make a Eurobeat bass in Vital. And, throwing together some drums for a pattern. And it wouldn't be a full song, but maybe it'd just be like a riff. And then you'd have something that you could actually carry with you and use in your own production. Instead of just like, oh, here's some samples and here's some theory and okay. Whereas with this, you'd be able to like actively follow along and see how I do it. And then Chrome Music, oh gosh. Pink trombone. Oh, this is kind of cool. What is waveform? Can it do MIDI? Looks like it can do MIDI. Looks pretty powerful, actually. But yeah, no, it's something that I thought about for a while. Pro-level chords. I'm not talking about amateur-level chords. I'm talking about pro-level chords. That was, Tentacruel, right? I still love Tentacruel's video on corporate music. It's best when we're all together, because then we can all be together and do things, and it's better when we do that. Anyways, buy our stuff. What happened to the spinning fan.jpg? Poor Banui gonna melt. Maybe. Did the mic actually pick that up? Someone just honked like, bang, 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 bang. Did that actually pick up in the microphone? Not me being a little bit jump scared. Yeah, that one and the video on the Unison Chords pack. I'm gonna be real. I know that MIDI packs exist for a reason. And while I have not gone out of my way to purchase one, I understand the need for it. Or at least the desire for it. I'm also gonna say this. In most cases, I don't recommend buying MIDI packs unless there's a particular arpeggio or something in there that you absolutely need, some idea that you simply could not get anywhere else. Because, chords are just, every DAW has some sort of chord tool. Every DAW has something to allow you to, like, figure it out or give you a hand in helping it. Like, don't spend your money on that. There's just no need for it. Okay, I took a little bit of salami and wrapped some of the black lemon Gouda in it, and it's amazing. Oh my gosh, I could just have that for dinner. I'm not going to, but yeah. Lemon Gouda, yeah. It's delicious. Let me point you to where I've seen it. Let's see, cheese, type. I guess it's a hard cheese. Maybe it's semi-soft. Should search. Go here. Oh, there is no search. Okay. This is not there. Okay. Search, there it is. Okay. It's semi-soft, okay. Yeah, here it is. Let me pull up the browser window, and we're gonna point it to that, and boop. There it is. Amonte Black Lemon. And I'm gonna close it to make sure it's not giving out any info. Here we go. Yeah, you're right, semi-soft. Amonte Gouda is a double cream Gouda with additional... Oh, it is charcoal. I thought it was licorice. Oh. Uh-oh. I really thought that it was licorice only. And it does have some licorice powder, but sure enough, vegetable carbon. Cleansing charcoal. Shoot, okay. Yeah, I can't really recommend it very well anymore. I know that charcoal can have a pretty... Wait a minute. I think I might have to say goodbye to the rest of the cheese. Well, crap. Or rather, this specific cheese. There's plenty of other Goudas out there that I can have. I don't need to have the lemon one. You know? I can find a smoked Gouda out there somewhere, you know? I've had that before. But, oof. That is a shame. Well, I don't have too much left of it anyway. That explains a little bit, though. Yeah, smoked cheeses are very... Yeah, I liked that cheese, but... I guess the cheese didn't love me back. Anyway. Gotta go with smoked cheese, yeah. Nyoron. How long have I been going? I think I might go for another 15 minutes, if that's okay with y'all. With that in mind, yeah. With that in mind, are there any last questions, comments, or March redemptions? Yeah, I was on the internet in the late 2000s, early 2010s. Oh yeah, no. I was so about it. Yeah. What's on your minds? What's on your hearts? Talk to mommy. I didn't even need to add that last little bit there. Sheesh. Yeah. What you thinking about? Was there anything that we talked about that I forgot to get back to that we could stand and talk about before we go? Goodness, that was enough to get it going. I see. But yeah, yeah. Any other questions, comments, remarks, redemptions? He was live. I don't think I've refreshed this window properly. I see Vine Sauce, Alpha Rad, Onigiri, Hungry Box, Pumpkin Potion's Birthday, Suko. I see Alue. Oh, another hydrate. That I can do. Oh, wait. I went down the wrong way. I'm good. Ooh, that was not fun, though. Okay. What was I... What was that on about? I see Morgana, I see Ruby Box, I see Vil, Ratskare, Stereo Bass, IRL Donut. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was not very fun. My voice hurts. I see Shinon streaming. When was the last time we raided Rat? I'll think of that, Bats. Who's someone that we don't get to raid because we're usually at the same time? Not a lot, not a lot. It's been a while? Let's raid Rat then. It looks like Rat is playing Elden Ring. Elden Rat DLC, Part 8, I think. Thank you for the head pets. This was a slightly shorter stream today. And by that, I mean, it looks like it's closer to, like, half an hour shorter. 45 if I wrap it up, like, right now. But we still have some time. Let me take a look at the schedule for the upcoming week, actually, now that I think about it. Excuse me. So, tomorrow is Thousand Year Door. What's the temperature gonna be like tomorrow? Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty significant jump in temperature. Oh, thank you for the hearts. I think I'll give it a try. Today went pretty well for streaming. I think it was a good test run for like managing heat during stream. Thank you. But if tomorrow it gets to be too much, I may let y'all know. And if we'll see. If I just really can't make it work tomorrow, then I will reevaluate Wednesday and Thursday as well, or just the rest of the week. Really, we'll figure it out as we go, because this can get pretty intense. All right. Yeah, tomorrow is. Oh yeah, Wednesday. I'm probably not gonna do my pata dancing on Wednesday because unless I'm somewhere far cooler, like temperature-wise, no, that is a danger hazard. Bad. My nose is itchy. So I'm probably not gonna do it that way. But we'll see how it goes. maybe it'll be fine. Maybe it'll just be a little bit toasty in here, and that'll be that. On that note, final call. Questions, comments, remarks, redemptions. Bites of string cheese. Oh. Hey. Nothing? Going once. Going twice. Ah. I see. That's how you use that's how you use your power. To incarcerate me. Alright, then I suppose it's as good a time as any to get the raid ready for Ratsukare. Toa. My door is open. Alright, alright. Just because you asked so nicely. Ahem. Yeah, 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 yeah. Alright, I'm getting out of here before y'all have me do something like that again. Alright, friends, thank you so much for coming. Give Rat lots and lots and lots of love. If you do not have the Audie Heart emote, then any heart will do the trick. Rat is an adorable rat VTuber. She's one of the original sort of founders and pioneers of Offkai Expo. And she's playing some Elden Ring. So, give her lots and lots of love. I will see you tomorrow, ideally. Bye-bye. I forgot to put it on the actual goodbye screen. Bye-bye. It's got ABC. Bye-bye. See you soon. See you tomorrow. Stay safe. Hydrate. Like, comment, and survive. All right. Bye-bye.